Warning: the following video contains content that is not suitable to a young audience, or people who are adverse to sensitive topics. Viewer discretion is advised. Many video distributors, like DigiView, Good Times Entertainment, and Amvest Video, have come and gone. But none were as infamous as Imitation Pictures, founded in 1985 in Elizabeth, New Jersey, by Stanley Bradford and Benjamin Alvarez. They initially released public domain cartoons, TV episodes, and films. However, they later resorted to either pirating or plagiarizing other works onto their tapes, including a parody of Willy Wonka made after Roald Dahl's death. Seeing the limited release the tapes saw, especially around the New York City area, as well as their infamously terrible quality, has led to the tapes becoming collector's items for those in the know, none being more so collectible than their final tape, Arthur's Family Appreciation. Arthur's Family Appreciation featured one official Arthur episode and two bootleg segments, which counted as a double-length episode, possibly taped over either inappropriate content or off-air programming. Stanley began dubbing cartoons with hired talent, often localizing foreign movies or cartoons. His nephew voiced DW in this tape, proving that Stanley took who he could regardless of their background. And this is putting it generously, as many of these dubs can barely be qualified as legitimate dubs. Stanley's unpredictable behavior, often drunk and verbally abusive, hampered production. With little money left, he did the animation himself, resulting in limited and frankly dogshit work. Especially apparent on the fourth and final segment. We identified the few remaining voice actors through credits and interviewed them, sharing audio from those interviews. For the sake of time, we will only share a few snippets of the interviews. The full interviews will be linked in a Google Doc.
Yeah, Stanley was a huge piece of shit. That much was especially clear when not only did he start screaming ableist slurs at Janice for getting a take wrong because she's severe on the spectrum and can't exactly speak as properly as he can, according to him. But that led me to try and beat his ass, which led to a bunch of actors trying to hold me back because Janice was crying by the end of it. I haven't seen him again, and the last time I heard from that company was a few months later after the recording session where he mailed a tape to us. I managed to get a hold of it before Janice did, and I saw a note attached to the tape that said, "Your acting was complete dog shit, but that's to be expected from a mushmouth like you." So I just...
the bastard got upset about his sister's kid, and I just had to restrain him when he tried, to choke him out and shit. Afterwards, I just had to fuck him up, and I just walked out, that later that same day. And he sent the tape to me with a note claiming he taped over a video of me and my wife, basically some pretty private shit that I didn't want out, and the motherfucker just tried to basically use that as blackmail to try and ruin my life. But if you've got that, please censor it. It's not a thing I'd want, it's not something I'd want out in the public.
Yeah, development hell is an understatement. Stanley got so fucking pissed, he started to strangle me just because my takes didn't meet up to his expectations. Others had to pull him off of me. Reasonable shit to do to an 11-year-old, am I right? I missed school the next day. No lasting damage was done, thank fuck. I never did any of that shit again because I have bigger priorities.
Anything else from the fallout?
Not really. If you want more details, talk to someone closer to him. Our family moved away to Seattle, and I heard that he died. Thank fuck. Now I get to focus on raising my children that I had with my beautiful Latina wife.
Do you want anything redacted?
No, I don't want people to jump to bullshit conclusions. Stanley may be a lot of things. Cringe, autistic, a piece of shit, but a child fucker is not one of them.
After interviewing the 3 remaining known voice actors involved in the Arthur's Family Appreciation tape, given that Stanley is dead, and has been since 2004, and Daniel Bruce's current status remains unknown, a common theme has emerged around Stanley. It became clear that Stanley was unpleasant to work with, which negatively impacted not only the other actors, but himself as well. As the studio's closure became imminent, his behavior worsened, seemingly driven by burnout and financial stress. This context does not excuse his actions, but offers an explanation for his conduct during the tape's production. Without further delay, here's an archive of the final tape ever released by Imitation Pictures.
Every day when you're walking down the street, everybody that you meet has an original point of view. And I say, hey, hey, what a wonderful kind of day. If you can learn to work and play and get along with each other. You got to listen to your heart, listen to the beat, listen to the rhythm of the street. Open up your eyes, open up your ears, get together and make things better by working together. It's a simple message and it comes from the heart. Oh, believe in yourself, for that's the place to start. And I say, hey, what a wonderful kind of day. Learn to work and play and get along with each other. What a wonderful kind of day. What a wonderful kind of day. Hey, DW. Hey.
Last night, DW and I slept over at Grandma Thor's and learned some terrible things.
After supper, how about if we play Parcheesi?
Thank you, Grandma, but we would prefer to watch TV.
Almost ready. Oh, Thora, thank goodness. Could you take this tray and... Thora!
Grandma! Grandma, you came!
I was worried about you. You were all so tired and acting so strange. What's going on?
Who wanted to get here?
That looks like a friendly chicken sandwich.
You're gonna fall for Friendly's new tastier chicken sandwich.
That's right, DW. I was a little sad. But now, after this party, I'm the happiest grandmother in the world.
All right. Why won't you play with me, Arthur? I'm bored. What's happening in the story? Why aren't there any pictures for me to follow along?
Quit bothering me, DW. I'm trying to read.
Mom! Arthur won't tell me what's happening in his book, and I live in a free country, and I am right!
Dad, DW won't stop pestering me.
Arthur, DW, please! Settle down, you two. Your father and I have some news to tell you.
What did the doctor say?
Kids, the doctors did say something, but it's not something that any of us wanted to hear. I'm afraid we're not going to see Thora anymore. She's gone off to a better place.
I'm just not sure how we're going to cover it. Father wasn't the type to believe in life insurance.
Know you're concerned. What's your age?
Hi, Buster. Hey, I heard about what happened recently. You want to come down to the Sugar Bowl and talk about it? I'm sorry to hear about that, buddy. I wish I could do more to help.
Just listening is good enough.
Hey, I got an idea. Let's do something fun to cheer ourselves up.
Sorry, Buster, I don't think I want to do anything right now.
Oh, come on, Arthur. It'll be good for the both of us to get your mind off of things.
I don't think anything will get my mind off of Grandma Thora.
It won't hurt to try.
I said no, Buster! What part of no do you not get?
Oh, sorry, buddy. I was just trying to help.
How are you kids feeling about going to Grandma Flora's funeral?
I don't know how to feel.
I know how you feel, Arthur. I felt the same way when my bird died.
Mom!
What? What did I say?
CW, it's a very tough time for your brother.
I was only trying to help.
You know, people process grief differently, honey. The way that you might process grief might be different from how I process grief.
You have to take 5 stages of grief into consideration.
5 stages? What are the 5 stages?
There are usually 5 stages of grief, those being denial, anger, bargaining, depression, and acceptance. We're more than likely going to tackle each stage at a different time. I'm more than likely going to be at the 3rd or 4th stage of grief because my mother was very important to me.
Grandma Doris, your mother? And I thought that she was just born with this name.
We're gathered here to celebrate the life of Thora Reed, a person who was tragically taken from us from cancer.
If anyone
I
was
can't
willing
believe
to see
it.
their
We've been
God,
replaced by a
that would
squad
be
of
the
freaky
best.
puppets. Not if I have anything to say about it.
Hola, vengo yo. ¿Has venido a escuchar la orquesta del baile tocar música bonita? Oh, disculpa un poco yo. Creo que poco yo quiere escuchar. Trataré de guardar silencio. ¡Pato! Oh, quiero decir... Allí está Pato. Llega. Te ves mi...
Ojo, algo no está bien. Las transmisiones en este canal han terminado debido a que se ha detectado equipo de cable no autorizado. Esto se considera piratería y es ilegal. Si cree que esto es un error, debe consultar el manual de su decodificador de televisión por cable. Sin embargo, si ha utilizado un decodificador de televisión por cable ilegal para acceder a este canal, debe desconectar inmediatamente el equipo de cable o estará sujeto a medidas legales. Por favor, adquiera un decodificador de televisión por cable legal si desea que su hijo continúe disfrutando de los programas de Discovery Kids. Ojo, algo no está bien. Las transmisiones en este canal han terminado debido a que se ha decodificador de televisión por cable ilegal para acceder a este canal, debe desconectar inmediatamente el equipo de cable o estará sujeto a medidas.
There it is. The finest dating establishment ever established for me.
Por favor.
Wonderful party. Fancy suits. To celebrate her happy
This is an emergency alert. Police have found toxic infectants within the paint buckets at the local Royal Police Department. At this current state, any paint usage will be strictly prohibited for the next 2 years for further limits. If you are nearby, the local Royal Police Department, please travel within a 5-mile radius of these departments, as there is a high risk of being infected with disease.
You are now the creature. No other design now. Oh, that's a rat! Buster, must and ketchup. Lettuce, pickles. No. Mustard down, bite, sauce down. Where's the patty go? Pickles, ketchup, wait! No, bang, I'm losing it! Bun down, shoot, mustard, pan. I say, prepare to be the bus schedule, the next bus.
Understand your accent.
Next bus to Bikini Bottom.
Did you say so? Next bus leaves in 5 seconds. Tough luck, kid.
You dumb.
No, not really, no.
Because
Look, man, I just want to say what you're dealing with. This mission that you have is
Hey, Squidward, you know what? Look, we forgot to switch the clothesline to open. It's almost like we could have taken the whole day off.
I just go it's like my parents get down.
And 2 days! I've been here for 2 days without a sleep!
must be awful. I'm just glad you told me.
And something else.
It really is. And this may not be the first time that I've been sick. As obviously I've been sick many times in the past, but I've never dealt with anything that is as bad as this.
Really, you say I really hope this whole situation is
You're the
not
most vile fuckers I have
okay, this doesn't sound good, but do you think that this condition you have
I'm going to be completely honest with you. As much as unnerving as it was, I highly doubt that I could have had the power to put me in this sort of state.
I'm just making a theory here. Like, don't you think it's a bit off that just after a day you found footage of that disturbing, like, anti-piracy thing, you suddenly feel like this?
Look, I understand where you're coming from, but I don't think that...
Yup, sorry. No can do. Jesus Christ! Here we are.
Going to a carnival? Fine. Oh, fine. Fine. All right, everybody out.
Why don't you take this quarter and...
Oh my gosh, a quarter! I've always wanted a quarter!
Not the quarter. Now, take that quarter to buy some cotton candy.
Cotton candy, I can't believe it! Cotton candy!
Hello everyone. As most of you may know, I was one of the moderators of a Discord server called Operation LM, Lost Media. I felt the need to make this video because I just wanted to apologize for all the crazy stuff that went down on there recently. Operation LM, Lost Media, was meant to be a safe place for people who were fans of Lost Media, as well as to those who were hoping to find pieces of it one day. It was meant to be a server where if you saw new Lost Media being found, you can feel free to talk about it on a place where everyone pretty much has the same interests as you. So, witnessing that server, that was once a special haven for Lost Media enthusiasts, being completely torn apart, as well as ending on a horrifying note, is kinda heartbreaking. And in case you were wondering about the cool juice, well, I tried to contact him through DMs, but not once has he responded. So, I honestly don't know what has happened to him. But regardless, I seriously hope he's in a much better state now, and that he's getting the help he needs, because the fact that he hasn't responded to any of my DMs is worrying. Still though, if you were a member of Operation LM Lost Media, I just want to say that I'm really sorry for all the stuff that took place on the server the other day. And I hope you guys can at least manage to recover from witnessing the unexpected events that had unfolded. And even though it ended on a horrific note, thank you for sticking with us on Operation LM Lost Media.